What are your goals? Again, what are your goals? You've heard that to start a speech many times. And they say, think about your goals for the future. But I've thought about them for you. Mark wants to stand up in front of a group of 30 people and explain line X, or perhaps the Occupy movement with confidence. Marcelo has a goal, a secret goal, which I have figured out. He'd like to dent, which is what a dentist does, 3 days a week, and travel on the weekends, perhaps to his other clinics that he's set up around the country in his special 1-hour dental clinic and Martinizing. Robert has a goal. People don't think Robert has a goal. Robert's achieved his goal, and he enjoys Toastmasters. He loves Toastmasters, and that's what he's doing. He has a goal achieved, and he's continuing on. Toastmasters, honored guest, George E. Jessel. This is a Toastmaster educational series. The Toastmaster educational series consists of 7 parts, starting with the Competent Communicator Manual. It's the basic building block of the Toastmaster series, of the entire Toastmaster educational system. There are 10 speeches, and each one is a step toward being a better speaker. Every Toastmaster is encouraged to make that their first goal, complete the Toastmaster Competent Communicator. The second step, if you decide to choose the communication track, is the Advanced Communicator Bronze. After you complete the Toastmaster Competent Communicator manual, there are 15 manuals to choose from with various titles, from Speaking to Inform, Humorous Speaking, Speaking on Television, which you may choose to become a better speaker. Completing just 2 of those manuals is your second step to being a better communicator. The third step is the Advanced Communicator Silver, which makes sense, bronze, silver. To do that, you must complete 2 more of those manuals, plus 2 speeches from the Better Speaker series. These speeches are predetermined with an outline and a form you must follow, and run 10 to 15 minutes. But there's a mistake in here. It says, use your own speaking style. Obviously, they didn't write these with me in mind. The final step towards the communication track is the Advanced Communicator Gold. That's 2 more manuals, different from the previous 4 you've done, plus 1 module from the Advanced Speaker series. That's roughly a 2-hour program. That can be done in this club or at your business. So you have all opportunities to become a better speaker. Before I move to the leadership track, I want to give you some of my own insights to the being a better communicator. Doing the CC manual is what you do, but it doesn't make you perfect. And maybe you're not happy with it. So you might want to repeat that. Robin's repeating it right now, working on some fine points. You do not have to go all the way to the gold level to become a great speaker. We just met the world champion over the weekend, LaShonda Rundle, and she's only a CC. World champion, but only has completed the basic program, and a great speaker. Now the second portion of the educational series is the leadership track, which basically being the Competent Leader Manual. And I want to encourage everyone to use the Competent Leadership Manual and use it in conjunction with your CC. Some people get a little nervous, they're not sure, new room, they're just giving a speech here and there. When you get to use the Competent Leadership Manual, you say, oh, this makes it easier. When you're the Toastmaster, normally there are 5 opportunities to be Toastmaster, or General Evaluator, 6 opportunities, or just regular Evaluator. You have to come up here, give a speech, a miniature speech, or if you're leading the way as a Toastmaster, this is easy, I'm gaining more confidence, and your growth becomes exponential. So don't put that leadership manual aside and say, I don't need that. Work with yourself with both manuals in the beginning. When you achieve either Competent Toastmaster, which is the Competent Communicator, or Competent Leader, you receive a certificate and a letter for your employer. And if you're self-employed, a letter for yourself.
Nice.
The second step in the advanced leader in the leadership. The second step in the leadership track is the advanced leader bronze. To complete that step, you must be a club officer for 6 months, participate in a club training session, which normally we do 2 of. You don't have to speak there. You just have to go there and participate, and it's quite enjoyable. Get to meet other Toastmasters from other clubs. And you must do 2 of these series, what I'm doing now, the Successful Club series. That gets you your second step in the leadership track. The final step in the leadership track is the Advanced Leader Silver, which people get, but it's the final step to become a DTM. It's the one that takes the most work and the most time. If you decide you want to be a DTM, figure 4 years. Because in this level, the silver level, you must be a division level officer, which is a governor of some sort. There are 3 levels of governor. The higher the level, the higher the heading. Robert is in the second highest level, correct? Yes. He only gets a little headache. The other requirement is that you mentor a new club, mentor or coach. In our case here, we've got 3 clubs coming on board right now. One on Marco, one in Bonita, and one in Naples. So you have to say, okay, I'm going to put this much commitment to passing on what I've learned in Toastmasters. Now, the other day, we went to the district conference in West Palm Beach. And many of you are saying, well, I'm just in here to learn how to be a better speaker. I don't really want to go meet other people. I don't want to drive and spend the night. But I learned more in that district conference than I would learn just being here. You meet speakers, and great speakers, and you meet them, they get up to speak, you say, wow, that's a great speaker, I can do that. That could be me. And you learn a lot from them. Now, the highest level in Toastmasters is a distinguished Toastmaster. Now, Robert is a 3-time distinguished Toastmaster, and Catherine is a 2-time distinguished Toastmaster. Now, only one on our way to 2. Sorry, only one on our way to 2. Now, you would say to yourself, why would you want to do that 2 times? Well, if you're in Toastmasters and you really enjoy it, you'll do it. And Robert and I met some people who had been even more advanced than he was. We were quite surprised. We met a 5-time distinguished Toastmaster. Imagine that. That means you were governor 5 times. Yes?
Or any other district office.
Or any other district office. We also met a 4-time district office. And when you receive this plaque. Now I'm about to tell you a little aside. When I was in the 1st grade, I received my first certificate. It said 100% attendance. And I liked it. My mother said it to me. How many people here received a certificate in the 1st grade? Or 2nd grade? Or any certificate throughout your life? Rich DeVoe. And some people honor some certificates more than others. Certificates of participation, a dental degree, a law degree. You'll say, I love that law degree. I'm showing that off. And when you get a degree, something like this, it's something to be proud of. I mean, you've done a lot of work. Perhaps you'll get this, and you'll say, well, I'm not as excited about this as some other things I've done. But this means you stood up here in front of a group of strangers 10 times and talked your heart out. And it is something to be proud of. Now, when you decide what you want to do, take your time and say, I want to become a great speaker. And I know that if I use the Toastmaster educational system, I can do it. Now, each time I give a speech, I like to add a little color to it, something you remember. And I'm hoping that when you go home tonight, get out the back of your top of the communicator manual, everything I said is listed there. say, you know, I could be a great speaker. If that guy can do it, I can do twice as good. Mr. Toastmaster.